Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be going over the website creation process using vibe coding inside of Wix and inside of SiteGround, and I'm going to be explaining the difference and how to do it here in this video. So what we're looking at right now is a quick checklist going over basically what we're going to go through in creating a brand new website from scratch. So once the questionnaire gets submitted and saved, we will have the outline created of the new website. We'll have all the photos and logos in a shared drive folder, all the social media links, Fiverr order placed with attachments. We will not need that for this video because we're not using Fiverr and we're not using any developers. This is going to be done completely using AI. CRM plus tracking sheet. You just need to update the CRM and tracking sheet. The preview, edits, checklist. So after we've completed the website, we go over the preview and any edits that need to be made to the website before submitting it to the client. And then tracking sheet updated, launch checklist. This is launching the website. We purchase the domain, we upgrade the Wix plan, we connect the name servers to the domain, we invite the client to the website, and we set up any forms and publish the site. Okay, so once all these things are completed, we'll have a complete live website once the client has approved it. And I've baked in all of this checklist items into a gem. And a gem is just an assistant part of Gemini. And we can use this gem to help us with the website process. I'll link this gem inside of the Loom video as well, so you guys can easily access it. And to get started, we can just tell the website AI or the AI web developer Gem to help us create a website for Dragon Back Designs. So we're going to start a brand new chat and we're going to tell the AI to help us create a website for the business name. And we don't need any tools here or any photos or any files just yet. The AI is going to walk us through all of it, and I'll show you what I mean here. Okay, so to start the build for Dragon Back Designs, it says I've analyzed the questionnaire image. Please provide the following information to move to the next step. So we're actually going to need to upload the questionnaire. It hallucinated having the questionnaire. That's okay. We're just going to add the file here for the questionnaire. You can even add from Drive. So if the file is a Drive folder, we can easily access it right here. Here's the file. I'm hit insert. Here is the questionnaire for the website. Okay. All right, so I've received the strategy and initial goals for Dragon Back Designs based on your provided phase based build strategy and questionnaire details. They've updated the plan. So we're moving forward with phase one, the core website, and we're going to answer these questions so the AI can help us build the site. The first question is, are we using Wix or are we using SiteGround? Primary difference between Wix or SiteGround, it's just the platform that we're developing on. So whether we're using Wix or SiteGround, which is WordPress. In the service area, we'll need to define, we'll upload any logos, or if we have a Drive folder, we can attach the folder, and it wants to know about the domain. All right, once we've got the questions answered here, we can also add any additional information. I know the client had a reference website that they liked the design of, so we're going to pull that reference website up here. All right, this looks cool. And I'm going to take a full screen screenshot of this page just by clicking this button right there. Great, and we can click on copy the image. This even looks like it was built with Wix. We could paste that in there and say, I attached a reference website as well. Okay. And now the AI is going to start creating the steps that we need to follow to create the website. So now we need internal assets folder linked. We didn't need to do that. Builder prompt pack. Okay, so this is the builder prompt below. And this prompt is what we're going to use inside of Wix. So it says build a professional clean website for Dragon Back Designs. I'm just going to copy this here. And then we're going to go into this vibe.wix.com. All right, vibe.wix.com. This is where we're going to create the AI website. I'm going to paste the prompt that Gemini gave us right into here, where it says choose your style. We can choose a style that we want the AI to mimic. So there's the Elise here, who's elegant. We can check their portfolios. Linus, who's techie. All right, so this is going to be more of like a store for clothing. So maybe we'll go with Pixie, who's a playful design agent. All right, and then we can add any other images. So I'm going to try to find that. Let's grab that PNG here of the screenshotted website. All right, and just say I attached a screenshot of a website for reference. And then we're just going to hit the arrow here to send this over to the AI agent to start developing the website. Now, this is just an example, but you could have added additional screenshots, additional images into this very beginning prompt, and that would have given us a lot better of an output, but I didn't have any images for this client, so just pretend we did, and we're gonna see if it generates anything without images. Great, so the first thing that the Wix Vibe AI generated was the site blueprint, and here we can edit the blueprint. We can change the site name, we can change any of the overview or theme before it actually goes ahead and generates the website. So it looks like it's noticed that we need the stores incorporated, so it's added the Wix stores element into the site, so the shopping aspect of the website will work. And we can click on Generate Site. Now we can see the progress being tracked here as the AI develops the website, starting with the design, installing I think this is content management system, the headers navigation system, the footer section, and additionally the homepage with engaging animated content. So you could have also passed along these overview plans to the gem again to review before we have submitted it. I didn't do that step just because I think that it does a pretty good job on its own, and I didn't need to have the AI double check before or double check the blueprint before I went ahead and created the site. But just so you know, you can, I recommend double checking each step with the AI and asking it many questions to get the best result. Okay, so the AI has completed generating the website, and I don't want to make any changes just yet. I want to just show you how much this has done on its own with this simple prompting that our gem has given us. So you can see that it's created all these different things: the footer, homepage, DTF transfers page, details, custom shirts, custom shirt blanket Gideon, how it works, contact, and router setup. So we can see all these custom pages that it created here, and even created the product pages, which is insane that the product pages are all ready here. And they work. It requests a quote, but I'm sure you can connect this to the checkout page as well. So right now it's just requesting quotes. You can see how it works. You submit the artwork here. You get the precision printing step, and then it's delivered to your door. So let's say we want to make some more edits and we want to add some pictures. I have all these pictures here that I found on their website. I'm going to go ahead and drag them into the editor. So when making edits, you want to just do them one at a time. If there's something you want to change, make one change and then move on to the next. So the first change we're going to do is replacing the logo and all the photos. So I just I added more photos in the business logo. Can you please add our photos and logos to the website and alter the design to match? I'm going to send that to the agent, and we're going to wait for it to return its updates. So you should see it update here. Okay, so it understood the assignment. It updated the logo, made everything adjust to the colors, and even improved the theme. So that looks really good. And what we're going to do is give it even more edits. So I didn't add the social links down here. I'm just going to give it all of our social media links for Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm going to send that over to the agent and make a few more edits. So you can see that it added all of the social media links right there at the bottom. And now I want to go ahead and make some more edits. Let's say we change to the mobile version. And if we want to change things on, let's say, the mobile version, we can go ahead and we could even manually edit by clicking this icon right here that says manually edit. And we just have to select on an item here to change it. So let's see if I can get this scroll to explore button centered. All right, I just selected the entire container and I'm going to prompt AI. You can use this little chat box right here. Please center the scroll to explore button. It is overlapping the other text and is not centered. Oh shit. Awesome. So it fixed that. Let's change back to the desktop view. And let's say I want to change this text right here. The client ended up submitting the questionnaire and gave me their slogan. So I'm going to go and copy this catchphrase and I'm going to paste it right into here. So you would think you could just come in here and edit the text. And most places you can. You just got to make sure that you're selected under the right spot. Let's see if I can get it. No, it didn't. It didn't allow me to. So let me undo what I just did, and I'm just gonna ask the AI to please replace the slogan with this. So for whatever reason, it was not editing the text right here. So I had to edit manually, click on this option to select this container, and it wasn't letting me change the text. So I clicked on this find the element in code, and what it did is it took me to the section of the code where it has that text. As you can see, we get you pressing faster is right here. And I was able to manually replace the text here in the code, hit save, and the site was updated with the correct wording. So there's just another workaround in case the AI isn't updating any text the way you want. You can always do manual edits in the code, and AI Gem can help you with that. Also, if you go up here, you can switch pages so you can see all the different pages that we've created. I'm going to switch to the DTF transfers page, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of the edits that we can do with the Vibe editor. You can also change all of the store items, the blogs. You can change all of the calendars and booking pages in Wix using natural language with the Vibe editor. So in here, I'm asking it to edit all the pricing, add all these different variations and different pricing for them, and different shopping cart options, all in one prompt here to complete the e-commerce section of the site. So you'll see here, it's going to update all this information. And the great part about all this is that it's all trained on Wix's API, all of Wix's documentation, so it knows exactly what to put in the calendars, what information it can add into each item. So it's adding all of the details and all the properties for everything that it's creating, ensuring that you have a really well SEO optimized site. So look at this. It's successfully implemented a comprehensive add to cart system for our transfers page. Okay, so we can see that it's updated now. You can see we're having a little bit of issues displaying some things. Let me just refresh here. Let's take a look at the preview. All right, so here's the site preview. Click on view products. It's going to take us to the products page. Looking good, looking good. And then looks like we didn't end up having any issues. Small batch custom design. We don't have prices for this one yet. Let me try to find the DTF transfers. So custom gang sheets. So if I scrolled down a little bit more on the page, I would have seen the pricing options and all the different variations. So we have all the additional variations that I basically asked it to add. You can add this item to the cart and that works perfectly. First try. So we've got our hoodies. Let's scroll down here. It doesn't let me purchase this one yet. Let's see which one it does let me do. So DTF, yeah, DTF. And then our gang sheets should be on here as well. Oh, they're the first one. Okay, there they are. DTF and gang sheet pricing. So we have the gang sheets, the add-on fees, all those added in here as additional items. And that's essentially it. I'm going to do a little bit more edits to this page. All right. The last thing I want to show you guys is back on the home page of the website. I'm going to right click and go to inspect. And we're going to use the Lighthouse report here to test the desktop speeds. So I'm going to analyze the page. I'm going to wait for this to load. Also, when you're doing this Lighthouse test, make sure you're in an incognito window so you're getting the best results. And you should get the results here. And what you're going to do is click on these three dots and print the summary, or I'm sorry, print expanded right under print summary, and save that as a PDF. I'm going to hit save. And now that I have that PDF saved, I'm going to go to the Vibe editor again in Wix and upload the Lighthouse report. And I'm going to ask the Vibe editor to please fix all of the errors that we're seeing on the Google Lighthouse report so that our speed is well optimized and our SEO is well optimized, as well as our accessibility. Please also double check mobile optimization and ensure everything is good. All right, so it's going to go through and it's going to optimize the website according to the Google Lighthouse report that I just shown it. So you can see that it's doing that now and it's updating the website. If you're wondering how I was able to talk to speech here or talk to text, they have a talk to text button there. And you can just use your microphone here as well, which makes it a lot easier to vibe code. If you click on this little down arrow right here, you can actually see what it's doing too. So you see SEO enhancements, visual design upgrade, navigation system, footer design, shopping cart interface, transfer detail page, and mobile optimizations. Looks like it's just finishing up its tasks here. Sweet, so you can see that it's done making all the optimizations that are going to help with the SEO Lighthouse report. Now I can go take a look at the preview again, refresh this. You can see that it's a lot faster. Oh, I'll go through this page here. You can see that it moved the nav bar into the center. It made some very nice improvements to just the design and the functionality of the site. So this is all looking really, really ready to go. I'm going to say that the last thing that we're going to want to do is connect the domain. And the way we're going to do that is going to the dashboard section here. And we can also connect any other forms. So if we go to our checklists, before launch, we need to get client approval first, but make sure the domain's purchased. The Wix plan is upgraded, which we can do from the dashboard here too. We can connect the name servers. We can invite the client, and then we can connect the forms, which I'll show you how to connect the forms. Just like you normally would, you just go into your forms section. Where's the forms? Here it is. Forms. And you'd create the form and have that linked here. So I don't think we even have to link the form. I'll test this out and just make sure that works. But yeah, we would make sure that form's connected to the form section. If it's not, you can just ask the AI to help you with setting that up. And we can also see in here all of the content that the system was able to create. All the different t-shirts can be directly edited through here. So if we want to update any of the pricing or any of the products themselves, we have all of our different products in different collections here in the content management system. So this just keeps track of all the different photos that it's generated. And then we also have the orders where we would be able to check all the orders for the store. Once orders start coming in, they would come to this section and they would check on their payment method. They would make sure they have a payment method so they can collect their payments. They had any calendars or products, they would just go into the different sections of the catalogs and they would edit the products and services as needed. As you can see, it pre-fills all this information for us. I believe it even does the SEO for us. So we can go to the setup page here and we can make sure that we got our domain and we've got our Google console all set up, and then we can publish the website. And that's it. I'll ensure I include all this documentation in the video. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you.